Good evening, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Not the stream, the originally posted stream. That we were going to do. Originally, it was posted that we were going to watch fireworks from Grand Floridian. And yeah, we were going to watch fireworks from the Grand Floridian. But things happen. Things happen, things change, and that's how it is with my scheduling, my my scheduling, I guess. I don't know, however you want to call it. I'll get deeper into it in a second. Let me say hello real quick. I'm going to be talking a little slower, maybe a little less in this stream. I thought less, but slower. Again, I'll explain in a second. I really will. But hello, Doug. Doug, 31. I just saw it. Yeah, Doug was here. Mike Beachman, hello. Jason, Ghost Hose. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 3104. Doug, we are 31. No, we are 3330. 33. Where? I'll show you where we are. But we are here in Hoops. I think it's Hoops. So we're at All Star Sports. First time here for us. Hello, Regina, Amy, AGC Magic TV. Good afternoon, good evening. Jeff and Doreen. Hello, Jeff. Welcome in. Julie McCowan, good evening. Just go with the flow. Yeah, that's G. Wilson. Good evening. Hello. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Matt, I'll explain that in a second as well. I thought it would be at 1900. A lot of explaining. I have a lot of explaining to do. I do. I really do. All right. I think I'm caught up. If not, I apologize. I'll say hello as you guys come in. I'm also holding my cup because I want to go fill it up. I have bought my cup already. So it's a nice night. It's about 62 degrees out, which is not bad. Everybody's on my rear end right now. All of a sudden, there was nobody out here when I came out of my room. And now it's like everybody wants to walk around. How is this kid without a shirt on? It is freezing to be in a pool. That I will say. So, All-Star Music's never been here. This is our 13th Disney resort that we have stayed at. Polly, towards the end of this trip, will be our 14th. Stadium Hall. Okay, we're going to go see Stadium Hall in a little bit. So, just to our Johns, Richard, happy Thanksgiving to you, Donna, Sam, and everybody else. Again, I know I'll say it a few more times, but happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It is Thanksgiving Day, which I had really forgotten a couple of times because I wanted to go buy a case of water. And I'm like, oh, where's the closest Walmart? It's closed. Oh, where's the closest Target? It's closed. I'm like, why is everything closed? Well, yeah, it's 4th of July. I mean, 4th of July. It's Spalding. It's Thanksgiving. So I had to go to a CVS to buy it. I got a case of water for the room, for the trip, for the room, for the week, whatever. Francisco, good evening, Francisco. So, 62 sounds nice. Man, I'm telling you, it's again, I've gotten used to Florida weather. So 62, I'm cold. I got my long sleeve on. I'm glad I brought it. I kind of wish I brought a sweatshirt. I might go buy one. I really won't, but I've considered buy one. Oh, I didn't see this section before. All right, just to get into explanation, why are we not streaming fireworks from Grand Floridian? And I'll tell you right now, the way it looks, this stream's not going to last very long either. I have to get water. I did. I went to CVS. But it's funny. I stopped at a gas station. You guys know me. I'm a gambler. I always buy at least 1 or 2 Florida lottery tickets. So I went and buy one, and the case of water, same case of water was actually cheaper. Actually better because it was the Dasani at the gas station was actually cheaper, which was weird. I don't know where I am, so I'm just walking around a little bit, and we'll see these different sections. Michaela and I and Ethan walked earlier. Funny story. If Michaela was next to me, she'd be, excuse my language, but she'd be pissing her pants right now when I tell you the story. Just remind me to tell you the story. But so we got here this morning. I don't want to get into that because that's what tomorrow's stream is for. The reason we're not at Grand Floridian is we found an earlier Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We found an earlier time slot for dinner. It was scheduled for 5:50. Suzanne was hungry. Everybody was hungry, not just Suzanne. So we decided to jump on a 4:15 time slot that was available. So we ate early. Big umpire's chair. Is that what a referee chair? Umpire? I think tennis, it's umpire. A tennis umpire like baseball. So we ate early. So I wasn't going to sit around Grand Floridian for 3 hours until I started the stream. Nonetheless, 4 hours until the fireworks actually were going to go off. But the real reason is KMK99. That's how I'm being in the chat because unfortunately I don't know what your real names are. Happy Thanksgiving. My first time staying at this resort and I was very impressed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. So the real reason I'm not streaming the fireworks and we're not still at the Grand Floridian is I, like a complete jackass, overate. And I mean, literally, I am very nauseous right now. And excuse if you guys just had Thanksgiving dinner. I am still very nauseous. I did drive back here. Suzanne offered. I'm like, I think I can do it. It took us a while to just leave the Grand Floridian because I just couldn't. I overate. And it's always the dessert. I was okay. And I have no shame in saying it. I had 4 plates of food. Eventually, I will post pictures. And then I went to get dessert, and I shouldn't have it. Suzanne warned me. She's like, don't. You know, she knew what was coming. And I'm just not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. But I started to feel a little bit better. Suzanne and Michaela went for a walk. So I was sitting in a room with Ethan for a good half hour, 40 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to grab the gimbal. I'll go for a little walk out here, get some air, and talk to you guys. But I'm still feeling it. If I burp like that, I promised I close my mouth and I try to hold it in. But I apologize now if any of it just comes blurring out. Simba, you didn't have half a plate, Matt. Yeah, Matt. Hello, Shelby. Welcome in. Here's my sister. We're all watching from Dave's house. Hello. My sister's there. Just let it go, Matt. You know what the problem, Matt, is? And I hate saying it and I hate to be disgusting. I think that's what I need. I think I need to throw up. I really do. I think I need to bring some of this stuff up because it's not sitting very well in my belly. And I have nobody to blame but myself. Nobody, because once I took that time slot, I told Suzanne, I said, we'll get on a boat. We'll go to Wilderness Lodge. Maybe we'll take a walk to Polly. We'll waste enough time. But I overdid it. And I hate it. So our room is, we're in this building somewhere. There's the Big Mickey. Big Mickey there, All Stars. I don't know if you can really see him there, but he's there. How do I fix a broken pumpkin? I don't know. You tell me. How do I fix a broken pumpkin? Oh, pumpkin patch. I probably wouldn't have got that feeling well. Nonetheless, feeling the way I do. Where did I? All right, so we're gonna head towards the food court. I want to get, I don't know, something. I don't drink soda, so I couldn't even get ginger ale or anything. I want to get some lemonade or a little something with ice. Show you the tree. I'll show you the reefs that are inside. But yeah, that's the real reason that we are not. Yeah, Suzanne and Brandon. Is Brandon in here? I miss Brandon. Oh, that's Brandon, not G. Wilson. Why am I saying? I'm telling you, I don't think I wiped my glasses down either. Why did I think that was G. Wilson? I'm like, even up top, was that Brandon or was that? I'm scrolling all the way up. Because did I see him in here? Zanlax, what's going on? But Zanlax is in here and I didn't say hello. Yeah, G. Wilson is here. He was all the way at the top, but that's Brandon now. Okay, Brandon with the jokes. I wasn't, you know what? Something wasn't right. I'm like, why is G. Wilson telling me a freaking joke? That's a Brandon and Ethan thing. Suzanne's walking around somewhere. I don't know if she's around here with me, kill her. But, yeah, it's been a nice day. Again, don't want to get into too much of it, but, yeah, it's been a good day. Come on, this way. Not my hair. I have no hair, but at least my forehead. If I'm going all the way into the toilet, Matt. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is awful. Matt, I don't know where you ended up eating. I know you told me where you were planning on going with your mother. I don't know where you ended up, but 1900 did have some turkey, some stuffing, all the fixings. And it was pretty damn good. Plymouth Rock, what's going on? Mark Lane camping here. Yep, Mark, how are you? Sorry if I missed you there. So yeah, we ended up at they're doing s'mores over there. Let's go show you football before I go inside. But everybody's over here making s'mores. That's the last thing I want is a s'more. First place, I don't like s'mores. Not a fan. Not a marshmallow fan, so I'm not a fan of s'mores. I love the granite crackers. I like chocolate. Just not a fan of s'mores.
Hey, are you on a daddy?
Wendy B. Welcome in, Wendy. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Tony, and the rest of the family. So, I was going to tell you about a funny story. So, you see these kids playing around here, right? I mean, I guess it is all-star sports. So, what better than, bring your soccer balls. Alan's doing toe taps, football, good stuff. Oh, that's a nice punt, kid. Not bad. This kid got taken out. There you go. Dirty player. So, over by where we are, I think we just walked by it, where the basketball is. There's a, patch of grass there, and kid was playing catch with his father with a football, and I'm like, oh, throw me the ball. And he threw me the ball, and me, I turned into just because I'm a New Englander, I turned into Terry Glenn, Irvin Fryer, going back a few ways. And I'm like, all right, I got this ball, hands up, head turned, I'm looking for the ball. Like a jackass, I didn't see the big hole on the ground where a drain was, and I went into the drain, landed on face planted. Glasses were twisted on my face. Michaela thought I was dead. Ethan was just freaking losing his breath, laughing his ass off. And me, I was just looking up into the sky and noticing that, praying to God my glasses weren't broken because they were just, ooh, that smoke's blowing this way. Getting a lot of smoke, smell. Praying to God my glasses weren't broken. That's what I was doing. What did Wendy say? Wendy's saying hi to everybody. The old names, yeah, just use the old names. Stanley Morgan, yes, there you go. Here's another one, Stanley Morgan. Irvin Fryer, Terry Glenn, and Stanley Morgan. Angela Minta, hello, happy Thanksgiving. Nancy Drake, hello. I stayed there on my last trip, nice. That's our first time here. So I was a Patriots receiver, yes, pre-1986, that's what I was. Don't ask me why I just pulled out those names, but I like this. I like, these resorts. They're themed nicely. I really like this baseball section with the bleachers, with the green scoreboards. I don't think anybody's in the pool. If there is, God bless them. I do see lifeguards. Anybody really in this pool? She's looking as if there's somebody in there. There can't be anybody in this pool. It's too damn cold. But yeah, they're themed nicely. Each section, football, hoops. That tennis I didn't see earlier. This baseball over here. I really like this baseball. This football one is the one they use on the website and everything as a photo for the hotel. Just letting the little kids go. Yeah, it is. It's a baseball diamond, yes. Which is pretty cool. I think Michaela noticed it before. She's like, because she came back. And she did notice that the baseball pennants, they're real Major League Baseball teams. But if you go to the football section, they're not. Well, they're college, right? Yeah. So I didn't look up, but those are all the Sooners, the Bulldogs, the Sun Devils. That's Arizona, the Demon Deacons. We have a friend back home. It's not really a friend, I guess. Her daughter played soccer and danced with Michaela. But their son just signed a full scholarship to play for the Deacons. Michaela better not be eating. She better not be eating anything. Because we just left 1900 Park Fair. Nobody should be eating anything. Oh my God, yeah, don't hit me, please. I'm not really focusing. That kid just threw like Doug Flutie. If we're gonna keep the we're gonna keep the 80s going. That was a Doug Flutie throw there. That came a little side on. Are you shitting me, Suzanne? How is she eating? That kills me. That I just paid $72 for her to eat. And I mean, she didn't eat a lot, but she didn't eat a little either. And now she's spending more money getting breadsticks and marinara, tomato sauce. Rob Lowe, what's going on? Yeah, we found the right gate. We found the right gate. I mean, couldn't miss it, but Providence isn't that big. I don't know. I swear I'll stick to it. I swear I saw gate 21. And it was gate 17. I don't know.
I am freezing. I'm not freezing.
Just my opinion, not starting any shit, but why are we still wearing masks? What are we doing, people? we'll go into the side door here. Got a smoking area. That's a smoking area. All right, let me know how it is. Let me know how it is inside. Oh my God. I should have stood in the room. Oh, did I just walk by? That sounded like Michaela's laugh. I thought I just walked by her. I think I should fill my cup now. And then maybe on the way back to the room. And put you down. Little Arnold Palmer, a little iced tea and lemonade. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, folks. I see, Suzanne. That was a bad idea. Me coming out here, I don't know. Just play all stuff. I smashed mouth. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Again, if you're just joining us, I apologize. We had it originally, it's the same link. Originally, I just changed the thumbnail and rewrote everything. We were originally supposed to, let me have a seat real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna sit over here with them.
The little boy you played football with.
Oh, yeah? I already told that story.
Look, she had 3 of these breadsticks.
Okay. I don't know how.
Let go.
So listen, yeah, if you're just joining us, we were originally supposed to be at Grand Floridian doing fireworks, but Carlos just doesn't learn when he's eating. Tries to get his money's worth. It was either the dessert or those last 6 or 8 shrimp I ate. But I keep burping seafood, not seafood, dessert. Keep burping dessert, so it might have been that. Christmas Pirate Shannon, welcome in, hello. Appreciate you guys joining. I'm just taking a quick seat and a quick sip. Kansas City's losing to the Cowboys. Love it. Can't stand either team, but because Chiefs are in our division, we need them to lose. 8-4 plates, Rob Law, so did I. And that's where the trouble began. You gonna watch my cup? Bring it back to the room?
Okay.
Oh, come find me. I'm just gonna go in the lobby. Here's the food court. Again, you know, Jeff has done a million freaking streams. Walt's doing a million streams. Everybody's starting to do resort streams. They're so much better at everything. I'm not going to show you the menus and every little thing, but maybe I will. I don't know. Pizza, breadsticks. They're your normal value resort. Value resort. Oh, you know what? You're fine. Value resort. Food court, you know, which is all right. Stovetop stuffing is the best. It really is. There's nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it. Mandy Adams, welcome in. eat it like I'm at the Nordic. Man, I'm telling you. So these are the, you got a whole bunch of reefs here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All decorated. That one's a baseball themed. Child's not happy because she just left the arcade. Not happy at all. Here's the basketball one. There's the football one. Even though it looks like there's a baseball bat in there. Or fungo bat. There's another baseball one up there. All the blue tents. I don't know. I know Jeff was just at what, Pop. He ran to Pop to go see. I don't mind. I mean, the shadow boxes were nice. Don't get me wrong. It's too bad they're not there anymore. But at least when they redid the walls, the walls look nice. The painting looks nice. This is I don't know. Stars, tents, stars. Pac-Man going down way. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh no, you're fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're okay. Everybody's trying to duck. Don't duck. Don't worry about it. So this one's a tennis one. So there's no soccer. Michaela noticed that before. All these big ones, there's no soccer. You're dedicated to baseball, you're dedicated to football, tennis, the bathrooms are not going to go that way. We'll do the store last. But nothing dedicated to soccer. The biggest sport in the world. And nothing is dedicated for it. Tim Rempel, what's going on, Tim? Because it's an American resort. Hey, man, the U.S. is what, the top 15 in the country, in the world? Top 20? Don't ask me how, but top 15 anyways, I think. Yeah, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and I forget her name. Playing, doing Sharon or something. Nice little section for the kids to hang out. I'll show you the tree in a second. Everybody's hanging out around it. Here's another wreath with a whole bunch of little balls. Nothing big. Tennis, basketball. There's a soccer ball. Take it, Jeff and Sean. Welcome in. Appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your time and hanging out just a little bit. We're not going to go too long. We're really not. I just, you know me. Like I said, I take it. I'm here, so I want to take advantage of streaming here. I could easily just said stream was canceled. And maybe I should have. One time right now, I am just not feeling well. I'm really not. I'm hoping it just passes before tomorrow. Going to Universal. Very nice tree. A lot of sporting things on it. Really cute. I mean, I guess it's as cute as it can get for a small value resort. Well, the resort's not small, but the lobby is. All smiles. Vicky, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. You got another wreath with just some little balls around it. hello. Like I was saying, appreciate you guys taking a little bit of time on a holiday. Oh, they're over here. They caught up to me already. On Thanksgiving. I'm sure everybody's got their full bellies. Some people might still be eating. I can't see anything in front of me. Food-wise, I'm saying don't put food in front of me. Man, and I had told Suzanne, I feel great. I ate well. I had 4 good plates of food. A little bit of everything they had. Minus like salad. Son of a gun, I grabbed the dessert, and what a freaking mistake that was. So just like any store at, in Disney World Resort, you got your toys. Notorious Rob, sorry, no offense. Is appreciated, but hold on. Place looks dumb compared to other Disney resorts in Orlando. Well, can you be more specific? Dumb why? It's a value resort. It's, it's at the bottom tier level of Disney resorts, right? So, I mean, of course, it's not going to look like a Wilderness Lodge or a Grand Floridian. I think it's harsh calling it dumb. I think they're themed very well, all of them, movies, sports, and music. But hey, we're all here on God's earth, and we all have our right to our opinions, and you just made yours, and hey, okay. I don't agree with it. Is this the new magnet? We don't have this one. We have that one. We don't have this magnet. We don't have this one, but we have this one.
Like 2 of those.
We have 2 of those because I bought one, then you didn't know I was buying one, and you accidentally bought one. With the basketballs and the baseballs, and I don't know balls everywhere. It's just weird to me. Well, again, it's an all-star sports. So it's sports themed. I don't know how much more clear I can be about that, or anybody can be about that. It's sports themed, so there's gonna be sports everywhere. Well, my own daughter, before we came in here, again, it's our first time at this resort, and she's like, "Oh, look, Goofy. Here's Goofy with an old baseball mitt, some old bats, some balls, some very old skates," and she's like, "Oh, Goofy, right?"
Which that means this is
A backpack.
instead of a crossbody.
I don't like the big Mickey on it.
If it was a backpack, I get it.
And then we walked down a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, look, why is Goofy on this one too?" Goofy was the sports guy of all of them. So that's why Goofy is the all-star. It's a fun resort. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody. And again, I don't recognize the name, so it might be new to the channel, and that's okay. And I appreciate my mods. If you guys did delete his comment, I'm still going to read it because there's nothing really wrong with it. But listen, God knows I have my opinions on a lot of things. But we know my favorite resort is Wilderness Lodge. I wish I could always stay there. I have become a resort snob myself. We're here because it's a filler. Would I stay here longer? Yeah, of course I would, if that's all I can afford. I'd rather stay here than I drove off property today to go get a case of water, and I already saw so many hotels that are like, ugh, why would I even try to stay there? So, yeah, I would come back. You all know we love Pop Century, another value resort, even though they charge it as more of a, a moderate. Oh, who is it? I don't think Cynthia's in here. I have seen, I didn't rob anything. I have seen 3 mugs already that I want. I know I'm jumping around, but yeah, I would stay here if that's the choice I had. Oh, I like this one. If that's what if that's all we can afford and that's how we can get to Disney, is by staying here, of course I would. I would definitely do it more. I would stay longer, I mean. But right now it's a filler. It's a 3-day filler before we go to Poly. But there is nothing wrong. All these families here. There's nothing wrong with spending a week here at $5.99 for. That's not. This is sad, and I'm going to tell you why this is sad. Everybody says, "Oh, Disney upcharges for everything." You go to your local grocery store right now. If you find me a bag of Doritos, a lot less than $5.99, you ain't gonna find it. Bag of Doritos at our local grocery store right now is like $4.69, $4.99. So $1 more here at Disney is not really bad. To be totally honest with you, yeah. Dreamer Deborah, hello, Dreamer Deborah. How's the fight? I haven't gotten into Deborah, to be honest with you, because I save it for my morning brew. It's a recap and everything. But I can tell you the flight was great. The fight was great. I'll say that. Today's been really good. If you're just jumping in, I noticed a few new people just jumping in. I know we were supposed to stream fire again. Saying it real quick, we're supposed to stream fireworks. The reason we're not there is I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. I'm not coming down on anything. I overate, and I mean overate at 1900 Park Fair for dinner today. So, yeah, we just came back here, sat for a little bit. I sat for a little bit, tried to, this is the other mug that I need to get before this trip is over. Try to settle the belly a little bit, the stomach. I like this Joy mug. It's too bad it's not on the back, but I still do like this mug. Good size too. How much is this? The cup? I don't know. $24.99. How much is this? Nice ornaments. The ornaments are cute. Ornament. What are we looking at? The ornaments. $27 for the ornament. This one's nice too. Again, I know other streamers have showed all of this already, but hey, I'm here once a year right now, so I'm gonna show it too. But I really like this one. I didn't think I would like it in person, but I really do. Same price, $25. I really do like that one. I know it's spinning on me. Come on, you son of a nutcracker. Son of a nutcracker. That's a nice ornament. But, yeah, I was hoping to, I'm not a fireworks guy, but I was hoping to be there and just, big red wall. That's what I just showed you. Got some pin trading right there. Listen, Regina doesn't have to give me a D right now. I'm giving myself a D for being the jackass that I am for doing what I did. That's your lobby. Big family over there getting a family portrait. This wall, I don't know what this wall is. This wall throws me off. I get it is goofy. I guess try to find all the characters. That's goofy. I'm assuming that's a Mickey finger. Not the finger I normally use, but that's a Mickey finger there. There's Goofy playing golf too. Mouse Talk. Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Melissa. I'll show you the game room real quick. Something we've never done. All these trips. Never. And I love Gallagher. Gallagher's my game. But never, the kids never really asked to come play anything. Play some Pac-Man. Ooh, more Pac-Man. Hey, I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to, have owned an Atari 2600 and play Pac-Man. So I go back to the old games. But I'm more of a pinball guy, and I do see pinballs. I do see pinball machines. Right there, we got a Star Wars and a Guardians of the Galaxy pinball machines. Any balls? No balls? No balls. Debbie Diaz. Hello, Moscow. So, Notorious Rob, nothing impresses you, huh? Not impressed by much, are you? So, again, the food court. You know, they got, I guess I'll go. I've lost Suzanne already. I'm going to tell Suzanne she can go back. I'll go, I'll meet her back at the room. You can go back if you want. I'll meet you there. Okay. All right. Notorious Rob is not impressed by much. Not here. Not this resort anyways. Make sure you come back when we're at Poly. Maybe that one will just tickle your feathers a little bit. So last time we stood in an All-Star, again, it was a filler before we moved over to the beach club. I got the sundae there. Brownie sundae, that was really good. We were at All-Star Movies. So you got your little desserts, cupcakes, cookies, some munchkins, some muffins. Right now, lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner is always the same menu. I see some salmon. What is that? Meatloaf dinner tonight, $15.49. I don't see a turkey dinner here. I know Pop Century has one full time. It's like it's a main thing on the menu. But they got a quarter. What's that? A quarter chicken, half a chicken, some salmon. Is that shrimp? That is shrimp. Check that out. Garlic herb shrimp, $15.99. You got your coolers with your bottled beverages and some pre-packed sandwiches. It wasn't bad, Deborah. The turkey dinner there. Yes, Polly, Tim, come back when Carlos is in a hot tub. It's usually on Chris's stream, but yeah, come back and there has to be. There is no way in hell I'm staying at Poly and not going in a hot tub. And of course, there's no way in hell that I wouldn't go on Chris's stream without one. But then again, I can't because Chris will be here. So, darn it. Maybe I'm going to have to go live, Tim. I can't show the Dallas game, but Chiefs are up by 1. What was I doing? About to get my own channel taken down by me showing an NFL game. That would not be the smartest thing in the world. The poor board, little bar out here for those parents that just want to, get away from the kids and have a little drink. I'm assuming this is the main pool. I don't see us using a pool here. The weather for the next 2 days is not, tonight's not pool weather, but for the next 2 days, it's not really pool weather. So I don't see anybody going in my family. Listen, Doug, Zippity Doug stood here. He just left today. And he said he found an amazing burger here. I'm sorry. If you guys heard that burp, I deeply apologize. I really apologize. He said it was really, he put it ahead of, I don't find Doug to be a drinker, but he put it ahead of Steakhouse 71. I find that hard to believe. But hey, if it is, it is. Maybe we'll try it someday. Spencer Walker, hello, welcome in. Beach Club's your favorite. Suzanne's favorite too. I like the area. It's my favorite area, but Scott, what's going on, buddy? I have not been to the free play. No. There's one in New Bedford too, I think, Scott. It's got a whole bunch of machines and everything and food and all of that. I have not been yet, no. Well, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving. Man, I don't know. I think I scoped out a nice spot for the fireworks too, because we were at Grand Floridian twice today, and I scoped out a nice spot. And damn it, yeah. I mean, I knew we weren't gonna hack it. That, and we got up so early. We'd been up since 2:30. Suzanne and I, we woke up the kids about 3:30. Gave them a half hour to get ready. Suzanne needs like an hour and a half. But what was I saying? We've been up early, so. But that's, I make everybody aware. You know, the ones that are not new here know this is how it works with me. I do go with the flow. I do put thumbnails out. I do put plans out. I again had the plan for the fireworks. But with me, it's never 100%. It's really not. It's out there. I mean, the morning brews are, but even those have changed. A couple have, you know. They're not just morning brews. We're going to go and rope drop and, you know, have coffee there. So, and chat. So I guess that's changed as well. But it is, you know, I'm also on vacation. I don't live down here. So I'm not Walt, I'm not Jeff, where it's you plan to go and stream, you go stream. That's what you're going to go do. You know, I am still on vacation, and in vacation, things happen. And like, you go to a buffet and everything tastes good. You didn't have lunch, so you eat like you're on death row. And now I feel like death. So stuff happens. That's all. And more stuff will happen. Tracy Tinker, hello, welcome in. As my sister Dave said, Alto looks dead and boring. Where's all the people at the parks? That's where all the people are. They're not here. They're at the parks. Everybody's talking to each other. Everybody's saying hello and happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, Deborah, us too. Wish we would have saw you. We are missing a lot of people. A lot of people coming in at the end of the week, next week, to see Chris. And then the weekend after is Magical Night of Hope. But for us this week, and things, even for us, family-wise, planning-wise, things have changed. Suzanne does not want to come back ever again for Thanksgiving, and not because of what Disney is at Thanksgiving, because we just arrived today. She misses being home with family, with the kids, and even though, you know, our two are here, but yeah, the older ones are home, and her parents. Her mother always hosted Thanksgiving, and I host Christmas, so, you know, she misses that. She misses just sitting at home, watching the parade in the morning, going to have lunch, and just veg, do nothing at home. This took a lot out of her today. The packing yesterday and even today. I know we already saw this, but before I head back towards my room and end the stream, I didn't see it early in the daylight. I'm going to take a better look. I'm assuming if I kept walking and I'm not feeling up to it, so we're not going to do it. Or will I? What is it? All-Star Music. It should be right next door, right? It should be all those lights down that way. What was I saying? I know. I say it's like a squirrel goes by. So yeah, Suzanne doesn't want to come at this time, so we won't be coming at this time anymore. But then she kind of changed her mind and says, no, just the day. She wants to be home today. She's like, we can leave like very late at night or leave Friday. So I don't know. We want to start changing it around too. As much as we love this Christmas decorations, might want to start changing things around. But that's how we go. That's how we go. Kaylee, hi Kaylee, handmade. Yes, that's ears, handmade ears, handmade. I'm sorry, Kaylee. Right now, the rest of your name is the real name, because this is all the other names that we're reading. But I recognize Kaylee there. Hello. Pretty late for Kaylee. What is it? It's midnight. Midnight for Kaylee right now. Unless Kaylee's here, and I am not aware of it. The perch looks nice. But wish it wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, we can, I guess that's something I don't have to say for a brew. Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah. We were at Grand Floridian twice, and yeah, the perch, it looks nice in person. They did great with the detail, the woodwork. But I was talking to somebody this morning that we were there to see, and we're like sitting where the gingerbread house would have been. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna say this and mark the calendar, timing calendar, 7:21, 24 seconds according to my watch. I don't think the gingerbread house will ever come back to Grand Floridian. Oh, is that Celebrity Hall? What is that? Mall or hall? My glasses about it. I've never been to music. I don't know what that is over there. But I see a Christmas tree. Anybody know what that is? Let's go see what this is. All of a sudden, I'm feeling better. The walking around in the air is helping me. Walking around in the air is helping me. But I kind of should have kept my cup. Dark brown. Yes, it looks nice. It does. It doesn't clash with all the lighter colors. And I think that's why they changed the rug too, Wendy, to be honest with you. What was I saying? Mark my words. I'm telling you, I don't see that gingerbread coming back. And I'm going to tell you why. The only way it would come back is if they got rid of the tree. Because sitting there today, twice, it's going to be way too tight now with the bar, the tree, and the extra couple of seats they added. What is this Celebrity Hall? I am a dum-dum right now. I don't know what this is. This just looks like a storefront here in Disney. Like, what is this? That looks like heat lights in there, too. Huh. What is that? Check in for what? What is this Celebrity Hall thing? Anybody have any insight on what the Celebrity Hall is? Resort registration. There's somebody working in there too. There's a couple of people working in there. Huh. I don't know what this is. Meeting hall? I don't know. It says resort registration. There is 2 people behind the desk. One of them keeps staring at me, so I'm just going to walk a little quicker. I have no idea. No idea what that is. Maybe cruises? Maybe? I don't know. No, it's not that kind of... I don't know if you guys can see it. And I don't want to walk back because I don't want that guy to come outside. But that little section there, like, they have just curtain over, like, I believe, openings. And on the ceiling, it looks more like heat lights. More than... So that's still sports because there's the Coke bottles. So this right here turns to music. I've never been to music. I'm feeling 2% better than what I did when I started the stream. So I might walk to at least go check out the music lobby. Just because we've never been there. What the hell, if I'm live now, I might as well keep going a little bit. Just a little bit. If you guys are here to be entertained, I doubt if Courageous Bob, not Courageous Bob, forgot what his name was. If I scrolled up, I'd find it. Maybe, I doubt this will tickle his feathers as well. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll be shocked. I should have kept my cup. That's what I should have kept. And I keep stopping to try to read chat because right now it's also making me want to puke if I try to read. It's costuming for All-Star Cast. Thank you, Sam. You know what, Sam? I almost called you out because I know you're ninja watching and I know you know these things. And I almost called you out to come out and tell us because I knew you knew. Hi, Sam. Happy Thanksgiving, Sam. I knew you were here. Sam's a big ninja watcher. And she says hello at the end. Love Sam. Love Donna, Richard. But I knew you were here. I knew you would know. So thank you, Sam. Meeting place for events like cheer. Oh, that makes sense too, Sam Lax. That makes sense too. Yes, hello, Sam. All right, now let me see if I don't get lost. All right, so what section am I in? I don't know, but we got to go back this way to get out. All right. But, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Merry Christmas to you. Guest laundry, piano pool, Melody Hall. Melody Hall, I'm assuming, is the main lobby. So let's go check that out real quick. Wow, have I really been going an hour already? I didn't think that. Anybody new here? I know. Let me start off by saying my name is Carlos. Channel is the Disney World Freak, as it's there stated in capital in the title. But we're not locals, and I only stream down here when we're on vacation. But I do a lot of streaming from back home. Where's home? New England, Rhode Island, Massachusetts area. Just a little backstory on us. That's all. I know a lot of you coming over there be like, well, this guy's got a weird accent. And you might not know what he's talking about 90% of the time, but I figured at least if you knew my name. Me neither. Suzanne and I decided to not exchange gifts this year. This trip is our gift pretty much. Where's the main lobby? Is this the main pool? So would the main lobby be on the other side? Because I'm just walking around like a moron right now. Doesn't take much, but for Christmas. Or is the main lobby that way? I'm looking for another sign. Robert Dixon, hello, welcome in. Again, I don't read chat that well. I try to focus a little more. No, that's not the main lobby. I'm not looking at the sections. I'm just looking for the main lobby. I want to go see what the tree looks like. Oh, we got a little drum set there. Some instruments here. Okay, I'm going this way. Somebody tell me if I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, this is a pretty fountain. What is this fountain? Oh, sports doesn't have a fountain. And I don't remember movies having one. I feel like I'm all of a sudden walking into well, is it because we're in a jazz section and I feel like we're all of a sudden walking into Port Orleans French Quarter. It's a pretty fountain. Thank God I peed before I started because this water running like this would really make me want to go. All-Star Music. Yes, we're at All-Star Music right now. That much I know. But I was trying to figure out why the fountain. Thank you. If somebody just said that, where are we? I know where I am. But I mean, I don't know where I am because we've never stayed at this resort. But I see stars, so I'm assuming that's the main lobby over there. I wonder if I can. I know they'll give me one. I'm going to grab a cup just so I can have some water. My mouth is very dry right now from talking and just bongos. Lucy, you have some explaining to do. I'm going to play some bongos. Ricky Ricardo. I'm going to play some maracas. Some bongos and some maracas. Can I say this? I got to scroll up real quick. What the hell is his name? What was his name? Maybe he's still here. Rob, come out. Come out of... Maybe you left. I don't know. Was it spontaneous, Rob? What was his name? The guy that wasn't very impressed. Or impressed at all. Called it dumb. Whatever his name was. I don't mean to say it that way and rude, but seriously, I can't remember his name. Spontaneous Rob, I think it was. Again, this isn't dumb. But I'm sorry. All-star movies and sports. I'm not going to say it's more detailed because all of this is detailed, but I don't like any of this. Okay, maracas, all right, but do we need 1, 2, 3? Do we need 4 sets of maracas? Do we need bongos in the end? And then what looks like crayons. Even though it says Calypso. But they look like crayons. Oh, right here too. So compared to sports, my gosh, this is so much worse, but I still wouldn't call it dumb. Notorious Raw. He was respectful. No, I'm not. That definitely was. And I appreciate that. It definitely was. And there was nothing wrong with what he said. I just found it funny. That's why I've been picking on him. And I'm pretty sure he's new here. But that's just me. So I'm picking on a new guy. That's how you keep subscribers. That's how you keep them coming back. So let me be clear to anybody new too. I'm a big joker. Maybe my jokes don't go well with some people. Trust me, I know that. But no, that I would definitely say. Nobody's been disrespectful tonight. He just found it dumb. I don't find it dumb. I don't. It's not for everybody. But, you got a lot of young kids here, and they love seeing these things. I'd rather have music than sports ball. Everybody has a preference. Gotcha, Wendy. I agree with you. Everybody's got their preference. I'm just saying, if it just, I don't know, it looks... Wendy, to me, it just looks like they went hard with sports. They went hard with movies. Well, I guess with movies it's easy because of all the characters. But with sports, I feel like they lacked. Like they could have done better. I just think they could have done better. Especially this section. I just think they could have done better. Movies was fun. Yeah, movies was cool. We were already there 2 nights. 1 night, 2 nights. 2 nights. We're here for 3. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 nights. So we're here for 3 nights. At sports. So this one has the same wall, but the characters are playing instruments. I'm not going to show you the food court. It's going to be the same thing as... it's a little busy, so I'm not even going to bother getting a cup of water. They have the same arcades, same layout. Everything's the same. All 3 resorts are copycats of each other. But you know what? Let's look at the reefs. We didn't. Let's look at the reefs here, because we all know those are going to be decorated differently. That one's very high, so I really can't see. I see a keyboard, a piano board. I see a guitar. Re-reserve, welcome in. We're heading to Polynesian. check in Polynesian on Sunday for the rest of the week. So this one, another keyboard type piano board there, piano keys. This one has a sax. They all seem to have keyboards. Let's keep that in mind. They seem to all have piano keys. That one has a guitar as well, and I can't tell. There's an instrument to the right. Red tents, yes, red tents now. Red circus tents now, yep. Ray and Maggie, hope you guys have had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Now, I'm sorry, but I got to do this. I got to do this. And I'm not being negative. Everybody has their preference. You like what you like. But this is what I mean about lazy. This is where I'm getting to. Again, sports. Okay, you can do more things with sports. You can do more things with movies with the characters than what you can with instruments, I guess. But seriously, it's the same thing. A keyboard, a sax, a guitar. There's a guitar in that one and a keyboard. Another guitar, another keyboard, another sax. Are you telling me we couldn't look? I just felt like saying it 2 more times. Look. Can you guess what's on this one? I don't have points. I don't give points. That's not the channel. But I'll give you some if you can guess what's going to be on this one. Like you're going to tell, and that one up there too. That's what I mean. They went so lazy to me with this resort. There is so many more instruments in this world that they could have put up there. Put a freaking accordion up there. Where's the trumpet? Why do we have just saxes? Put a trumpet. Put a trombone. Put a tuba. Put a drum. Why isn't there a drum on any of these? Hello, there's a Christmas song. Little Drummer Boy. Why did none of these Christmas wreaths at a music resort have a drum? If you can explain that to me, you're all smarter than me. I know you're all smarter than me, but this is how you prove it. Tell me why there's not a drum on one of these wreaths. Carlos is starting to feel better that I'm starting to rant right now. How bad. How bad. They just, look, even the small ones. Look, more, and I'll get into the chat in a second. I see chat moving. Dad Bills, what's going on? Again, look, piano. More piano. Was there a big freaking sale on those little strips that look like piano keys? Look. Look, more piano. They copied every single one. But I guess at sports they did too for the smaller ones. Hey, there's a wreath right there. I want to show you real quick, right over there. Do you want to guess what instruments are on there? You can guess what instruments on there. Again, if you're new here, let me state another thing about this channel. I am very non-filtered. We don't swear. We don't swear here. Let me be clear. We don't swear. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion, sexual preference. None of that. We don't go into sexuality. None of that. We keep that out. You know. But I'm going to let you know what I think about certain things, and we can have a reasonable conversation about it in the chat. Just like that Notorious Rob said it, he thought it was dumb. I don't think it was dumb. We had a little back and forth about it, and it was all, to me, family friendly. It was all friendly. So there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be clear on that. So let's not, especially new people. I don't know who's here, but if there is somebody new, let's not start swearing. You know that out. You know, I just wanted to put that out there as well. But there's a saxophone. Oh, look, there's another one. And there's the guitar on that one. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why they gave up. when it came to this resort. It looks like they gave up. I love that Mickey. I do love that Mickey. If Donald can be playing drums, why can't we have a drum somewhere on one of these reefs? Let me catch up with chat real quick. Chris is here. I sent a message. Love the Collis non-filter. Yeah, you guys know. Listen, you guys know I don't. Jason Thibodeau, hello to you and Gloria. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm just catching up with chat real quick. Deborah message Chris. Deborah, make sure you message Chris. Here's all the copyright music. It's been going. It's the Carlos we know and love. I appreciate that. I hate, don't get me going with 6 and 7. I have no idea. Xylophones and harp. That is exactly. There's a million instruments. Didn't the interior get? No, that was pop, right? Well, I guess I do remember All Stars. They redid all of them. Are we going what? Maybe 2 years now, I think. I think it's 2 or 3 years now that they redid these, and it's cute. I mean, everybody's making fun of the tents on this side and the stars, and I get it. It's a cute lobby. It's small, but it's cute. But right now, I'm just picking on the Christmas decorations. They could. I don't know. That's just me. It's my opinion. We all have our right to our own, and that one is mine. I own it. I paid for it. I didn't take a loan out on it. It's mine, legit. And you know, I'm going to share it with you guys. If I was still paying on it, maybe I wouldn't share it with you guys, but I'm not. It's paid for, so you're going to get it. Suzanne wants this shirt. I don't know how long she's going to wait to buy it. It's a cute shirt. I know she wants that one. We are saving. We are waiting to the end, closer to the end of vacation. Because I said it on other streams, that budget is different this year. So we're waiting to shop. How much is this shirt? This is one of those Disney deals. You know what the Disney deal is? I'm not going to put a price on it today because tomorrow it'll be different. That's what this is. That's what this is right here. A Disney deal. I won't put a price on it today because I guarantee tomorrow it'll be $10 more. And then a week after, it'll be $5 less. It's like the stock market. Prices of Disney merch is like the stock market. It goes up and down. Yeah, Suzanne really likes that, Chris. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing that. Fluttershins. Stayed here around Halloween, and it was nice. It's a nice resort. I don't knock any Disney resorts. That's the other thing we were talking about a few minutes ago, too. If I can afford to stay at something nicer, I will. But again, I have no problem. We love. We have stayed. Once we're done with Polly, once Sunday comes along, we have stayed at 14 Disney resorts. If you're a golfer, we have stayed at 14 Disney resorts. I have ranked Pop Century above deluxe resorts like Key West that we've stayed at. Very cute mug. If you're new here, I love mugs. We own about 115 coffee mugs, and I have a crap load to buy this trip that I really like. Love this bag. Suzanne has the small version. Here's the backpack. Suzanne has this one right here. She actually has it on right now. This one is nice. This is a very nice bag. But I've said it. If it's the only way, I won't stay off property. I just won't do it. If I can't afford to stay in a bubble, I'd rather wait 6 months, 9 months, save up a little more until I can. But if it comes down to it, my wife and I, Suzanne and I, we'll talk about it and be like, we can afford to go. We have to stay at Pop or here. Yeah, I'm going to come stay here. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sorry, it's better than Saralago. Yes, my sister, that is a dig to you. That is the biggest dig to you ever possible. My sister used to love staying, my sister's never stayed on property. I wish she came with us this trip, or a trip, and really feel the Disney-ness of sitting. I want to take a seat for a second. I'm getting winded. Not winded. My belly's just starting to hurt for a second. We'll stare at this read for a minute. I wish my sister would just come with us once and feel the Disney-ness of staying on property. And I throw out Saralago. It's not even open anymore. You go watch Adam DeWoo's second to last vlog. He actually drove by it. He drove by it. And but whatever. It's a place on 192. So, I won't stay off property. I did my solo trip and it was okay, but I rather wait, save up, stay here. Movie store didn't have the size I needed. Suzanne, no falta aqui. I don't know why I'm talking Portuguese, but there's plenty here. I saw it. I like that it's cheap plus more money, time is spent at the parks. Very well said. Yes. If you're a shopper like I am, like my wife and I are, you save a little bit of money. And I want to backtrack a second because I know I sound like an ass a lot. That's probably the worst swear you'll hear out of me on stream is alien swirl and saucer. That's usually what we call it. The acronym of alien swirl and saucer. You got to be shocked that I knew what acronym was. There's a lot of nice off-property resorts now. The Flamingo Crossing. There's a couple. I guess Disney Springs is that on property still, but it's not really Disney Resort. There's still some nice stuff, and Flamingo Crossing is building a lot. I'm just saying, if you drive down West Earl Low Bronson Highway 192, there is stuff that I would never even park next to. That's what I meant. I'm not gonna go stay at my first trip. We stood at a Days Inn. It was like $18 a night. That was 20-something years ago. It was actually, believe it or not, it was $24 a night. I remember a Days Inn, right next door to Old Town. Okay, that's my point. I won't do that ever. But there is some nice stuff off property. I don't want to sound like I'm knocking the off property people. Guess we all have different views on nicer. Cost more does not always equal nicer to me. See, Alex, you are correct. You are correct. And I'll use, just because of my ranking, and I'm talking only Disney property. I hated paying for Animal Kingdom. I'll never do it again. I rather go stay at Pop. I rank Pop as a stay for us. Again, I don't rank Pop being, it's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Give me a break. The lobby's wonderful. If you get a Savannah view and you get to see animals. Who doesn't like that? You like that. I didn't like it enough to ever do it again. I enjoy my stays at Pop more. So to me, yes, Pop is nicer for me only. Again, I own it. Than Animal Kingdom. Old Key West, it's a deluxe resort. I don't care for it as much as I do, or even better. We stood at Grand Floridian for 3 nights. I'd rather go stay at Saratoga. Does it make sense? Not to a lot of people. To me, it does. That's how you get Barry Bonds calls $18 a night. No, Days Inn. We stood at the Days Inn twice. Our honeymoon and our first trip. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But now that we look back, you're not wrong, Wendy. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong. All right, I'm going to start walking back. No, but Wendy, let's be honest, we've heard stories of bed bugs here at Disney resorts too. So, people carry them with them. They come from one to another. And Makes total sense to you. Well, I appreciate that, St. Lax. Yeah, I mean, it's all taste. It's all. Again, I know I repeat myself a lot, and I don't know why I find myself doing that, but I do. But did we walk by that hotel, right, with the 3 caballeros out there? I want to see if I can get a cup just to get some water. All the registers are full. This guy looks like he's cashing himself out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a cup for water unless I steal one. But I'm not, so I'm not going to get yelled at. I'm just going to ask him for a cup. I am very thirsty, and I'm not going to walk all the way back without drinking, so. I'm assuming you meant Chef Taylor. I'm not able to read the rest of Taylor. Hauser, is that Hauser? Is you say chief, but I'm assuming chef in here. Very cool. I'd like to come cook at Disney. I because of my business, I've worked with food for 20 years. My business, not my business, but the business I work for. 20 years. So, I'd good. You're good, man. Just dropped the F-bomb, but at least he apologized. Yeah, I wouldn't mind coming to cook down here. They did say chef. Did I read it wrong? I'm sorry. My own wife's yelling at me. Oh, it does say chef. I'm telling you, my eyes are bothering me. My glasses are either dirty, my eyes are bothering me. I saw chief. I saw chief. I'm sorry. You did say chef. My wife is here to call me out. Dummy, read better. I will. He's working. I'll look for him. He's in the background. Well, there's. Do you see him anywhere? I see one guy there in white. I'm assuming a chef would be in white. So I see a kid there with beard. We're at All Star Music. So if you say he's here, looks like a young gentleman there with glasses. I saw another one come out with there is another one. No, that's not one. I don't know who that is. But there's one right there. Russenfall, what's going on? Pop's nice. Pop is really nice. I really like Pop. There's another gentleman right there, very bald, very shiny head, glasses on it. Grabbed a drink, walked in the back. I lost my spot in line to find your brother-in-law. But that's okay. That's what we do. We like saying hi to people. We like saying hi to people. I'm standing in line here. Super tall white jacket. He does allergies. His name is Ryan. His name is Ryan. I believe, I'm not going to say this man I just saw was very tall. He was a lot taller than me. Is he very bald and wears glasses? Because this man I just saw was very tall and wore glasses. No, you're good. He must be in the back. Well, there was, like I said, if he's very tall, we can ask for Ryan. You want to ask for Ryan? We'll ask for Ryan. I'm just trying to find somebody that's not. Who is Chef Ryan?
Chef Ryan?
Yeah.
Just one moment. I
All
call
right.
for you. Okay?
All right. Appreciate it. Taylor's going to say hi to Chef Ryan. Taylor, we're from Rhode Island. I know my wife just said that. That's my wife, Suzanne, in the chat. My mod there, one of my mods there. That's my wife. That's my wife. This guy's walking around with a tag on. That might be the manager there. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but well, we'll say hi to Ryan. We'll say we'll get somebody to get Chef Ryan. That guy's a little busy. They're feeding people right now, and I'm definitely not going to ask management to go get him. So let's not get Ryan in trouble. Christine Sanchez, thank you for that. I appreciate it. He's gonna love you for this. Hope we don't get him in trouble. I'm waiting for this guy to come ask me what I'm waiting for. The manager there. Black hat. I see a tall kid in a black hat. Is that him right there? Oh, maybe. He looks like the allergy. Is that Ryan? That's Ryan? Taylor says hi. Say hi yourself. It's right here. So Taylor says hi.
Hi Taylor, happy Thanksgiving, miss you.
I didn't know, Rhode Island, right? Yeah. She said, yeah, what part? Warwick? Tiverton.
Nice.
Very well. And she's like, yeah, we don't get to see him that often, but I don't know why I'm showing him more, but she wants to see Ryan, but I guess Colin's all right to look at too. All right, go back to right there. See you too. Listen, that just made my day. It really did. I don't feel as nauseous anymore. I'm feeling better, and Taylor, that just made my day being able to do that for you. We have a lot of streamer friends that really cater to that. Jeff, Walt, they'll go say, I didn't get my cup full of water. I am really thirsty. I'm gonna get back in line. I just want a cup of water. No, you're very welcome. Little Taz, welcome in. Another new name, appreciate it. Oh, almost hit somebody. Karen Sanders, hello, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. We need to find our way back. He is a bit. Well, if he's the like Taylor said, he's the allergy chef. He's on. You know, he's got to be on his game. He's got to be on his game. You can't be making people sick that need something specially made for them. Can I just get a cup of water, please? Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. These people are all hungry. I didn't want to cut them, so thank you. I filled up my other cup, and I should have just... I am very thirsty. Am I going to get black water? Or should I really get water? No, I'm really going to get water. Right there, water button. I'm going to really get water. What I mean about black water is, I mean, they're not really looking at you to see what kind of you put in your cup. So if you wanted to get soda, hey, is it right? I don't know, but I mean, who doesn't do it? All right. So this one's got a bar too. So what was I saying? Yeah, Taylor, that made everything well tonight. It's been a really good day for us. It really has. Except for, like I've said it, 5 or 6 times. I repeat myself a lot. Except for a movie night. They're setting up the movie, getting the movie ready. Except for me overeating and not actually sticking to my plan of doing fireworks stream. But I'm glad I came out and do this just for that reason right there. We love putting families together. Like I said, Jeff does it a lot. I've seen Walt do it a lot. Don't get me wrong. And again, here comes the non-filter, very blunt Carlos. There's a lot of streamers that can give 2 craps what you guys ask for. Because I've seen that too. where it's like, oh, can you go say hi to that's my family? And, you know, well, we'll come back to it, and you know they're really not. Very cool right there. Love Donald. Donald's my favorite. This is the way I came, so this is the way I'm going to go back, so I don't get lost. But there's a lot of channels that they don't care. They don't care. But I can say, you know, truly that I know Jeff does. I know Walt does. And I do. That was fun right there. That was fun. I know you guys have heard this a million times from other streamers and myself. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for a living. I do this when I'm here. Yeah, I do some streaming from home. But even that, it's because it's stuff that I like to go see and think you guys will too. Is it fun? Yeah. I enjoy doing this. This is why I do it. But that right there meant something. That was really fun. That was cool. Definitely worth the effort. Yes, Wendy, that really was. Again, I saw a whole bunch of guys with white jackets. Thankfully, she said a black hat. So when that tall kid came out, and he had a big smile on his face, and it's Thanksgiving. He's away from family. Taylor, you're away from them. That meant something. That was, man, if I don't do something great stream-wise for the rest of this trip, right there was the money maker. Excuse the term, but that was the money maker right there. That made everything worth it. Rustin Found, thank you. You said you did this for money. Thanks, Russ, for paying for half an ice cream. People, it's a joke. And it's a joke because it is a joke. I'm in Disney, seriously. That's all that was. Can't buy an ice cream for $5 in Disney. But no, definitely didn't have to do that, Russ. What's the spiel we've always said? A lot of us have said, never expected, never asked, never expected, but always thankful, always appreciated. When some of you people are very kind and generous with your, I don't call them donations, I call them gifts, because we're not a charity. YouTubers are not a charity. There should never be a donation. Donation is something that I personally make to Give Kids the World every month. And Jimmy Fund, which is the children's cancer up in the Boston area. That's donations. What you guys give, and I used to give a lot, and I still do. I still, when I order something for Jeff to eat or drink or whatever, it's a gift. We're gifting things. We don't do other half. My friend Russ, thank you for that. Oh, Jesus, Wendy. Russ and Franz said, you're doing it for the money, so here you go. Single scoop. No, this is Wendy. Wendy, $20 super chat. No, that's the hot fudge sundae, Wendy. You just did the hot fudge sundae. Thank you. Seriously, guys, no. That it means a lot. It's cool. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to get back to my resort. Oh, okay. I remember that music box. Not the music box. What is that? Is that supposed to be a speaker or something? Okay, I remember that. We're going this way. No, Wendy, thank you. Thank you for that. But listen, some more bluntness. And like Ray Mazzaro just said, it's the Carlos that some of you like. Some of you really don't. And I've been made aware of it. It is what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of streamers. That's what they do it for. They do it for money. And I don't mean it's their living. They have jobs. But they come out here to make money streaming. Some of them, not as many anymore, we don't say anymore, ask for it by posting their PayPals, their Venmos. To me, that's asking for it. We all have it. Well, maybe we all don't, but a lot of people these days, you have a Venmo, you have a PayPal. But to post it and be like, well, here it is, if you want to give me money. That's how you give it. That's not us. That'll never be us. And I mean us, I mean me. Can somebody tell me am I going the right way, please? I don't want to have Suzanne come pick me up. Pool girl, hello. Kay Wilby, good evening. Find the mariachi things. They find a saxophone. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. I remember walking by these things. Did we walk by the violins? Did we? Those are cowboy boots. We didn't walk by cowboy boots, right? And the not the guitars, the banjos. We didn't walk by the banjos. Oh, man. No, we didn't walk by any of that. That none of that looks familiar. So we came from the left or the right. Did we take a right towards? I think we came from here. And we took a right towards the, nope, those are music notes. Did we take a left? I'm lost. I am so freaking lost. Happy haunts. My super ninja watcher for the cherry on top of the sundae. Listen, seeing Ryan, I want to remember his name. Seeing Ryan, that made the night. You guys right now, and I don't mean the super jazz, I just mean why you're putting it for, is really getting to me. Yeah, we didn't. That's music notes. We didn't come this way. This is going to go viral because Carlos can't find his way back to his resort. This is crazy. Welcome to Disney World Freaks, folks. If you're new here, subscribe if you want to. I don't ask for it because I don't. I let people decide for themselves if it's worth it. It is our first day of this trip, so we do have 8 more. Is it 8? Friday, Saturday. Saturday, I gotta use my fingers. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 8 more days of streaming. Some of them very early in the morning because we do what's called the morning brew. Others channels call it coffee talk. We just recap the night before, the day before, and pregame the incoming day. And then we do a stream from either the park or something this crazy. But I don't ask for subscribers. I don't even ask for likes. I don't count likes. I leave that all up to you fine folks. It's not right for me to be asking for anything. It's up to you guys to do it if you want. So there's that. Okay, hold on. Again, I remember seeing these things, but there could be some on the other end. So did I come from there maybe? No, because we got to this pool because I thought it was the main pool and it wasn't. Oh my God, Scott M, what's going on? Finding there's cast member. Yeah, well, that's worst case scenario. I'm sorry, this at monster, if you're new here, the at monster is people in the chat, there's the at symbol before all of you. Oh, the drums. We walk by the drums. Okay, this way. Okay. We went by the drums. Oh yeah, we went by the fountain. Oh no, we just came from there. That's the main. Okay. So, because I got excited, we saw fountain. Celebrity Hall. Celebrity Hall, wasn't that? That's the building I found, like, what is that? Okay, so this way. What was I just saying? Scott, yeah, worst case scenario, we'll find a cast member. I didn't recognize somebody's name. That's what I was doing. Todd and Terrell, welcome in. Never stated this result looks massive. I'm making it look massive because I've been stuck in the same spot trying to find my way back to my resort. So if anybody doesn't know, the All-Stars, let's get a little serious real quick. The All-Stars is all on the same property. You come in through one gate. It's All-Star Sports, then it goes to All-Star Music, and it goes to All-Star Movie. You can actually walk from one to the other to the other. And I did that. Well, I didn't go to the last one, but I came from All-Star Sports, and I've walked over here to All-Star Music. Now it just looks massive because I am freaking lost and I can't find my way back. So that's why it looks massive. Piano Pool, Guest Laundry, Melody Hall. Okay. So, all right, let's go to that parking lot. Maybe I can find my way through that parking lot. That's why it looks massive. You know what I didn't need to do? You know what was the big mistake I did? Getting this cup of water, but I was very thirsty. I need to go use the little boy's room. And there's one right here at the pool. So I am going to put you down on the table while I go use the restroom real quick. I'm hoping nobody steals you. I'm hoping nobody steals you. But there should be a bathroom right here. I could be wrong. Maybe this one doesn't have one. And that would suck in so many different ways. Yep, this sucks. I'm gonna have to hold it. All right. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, it's right out there. Yep, I'm gonna put you right here at this table. I'll put you at the barrel. But I'm gonna ask this lifeguard. This lifeguard needs to know this. I hope he knows this, but he can't take his eyes off the water, and I don't blame him. Which way to All-Star Sports?
To All-Star Sports, the fastest way would be to go straight that way.
Straight that way.
Either go up and to the left, or you can cut through the parking lot right there.
Okay, so folks, remember that. I'm gonna come out of the restroom. I'm gonna go right through this pool again and up that way. I am so lost right now. I came over to see this one, and I'm lost. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right. The lifeguard never took his eyes off of those two kids in the water and gave us direction. I am going to place you right here. Hopefully nobody takes you. Lovely music you guys can listen to. All right, I'm back. Kevin Hoover, welcome in. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody's here. Real quick before we start walking. Finish this little bit of water I had left. Yes, cast members are great. Bill Vick, welcome in. Again, this thing is awful. I'm not going to read all the numbers, but okay, Bill Vick, 567, welcome in. Kevin Hoover, I'm sure it stands for something, but H4S. Are you trying to get back to sports? I am. And thankfully this lifeguard just told me hard to tell, but that looks like Andes. Like, well, I know it's the British flag, but best time of the year. It is decoration-wise, feeling-wise. Love hearing all the Christmas music everywhere. This isn't really Christmas music, but it really is. Disney Supreme, welcome in. Again, a lot of new faces. Thank you for finding us. I told you I was going to cut through the pool again so I don't get lost. So he said straight that way. If you're new here, appreciate it. I'm not a full-time Disney streamer, even though kind of looks it with the name and everything. But we do stream at least twice a day while we're here. Last year we were here 4 times, 4 trips. There was a lot of Disney content. Oh, Michaela came to get me. Michaela came to find Daddy. Michaela found Daddy. Thank you. Take me back. Oh my God. My baby came to find me. The one that hates me the most came to find me.
You can use your worst attitude now.
What was I saying? Yeah, we don't. Did I get close? Yeah. We don't stream. We stream a little bit from New England. Not often, but when there's something good. Maybe a snowstorm when we get home, we'll go snow wheeling. I call it snow wheeling. Just get in the truck and we go drive around the snow. But hey, if you guys want to come back tomorrow, we'll be live at 6:45 in the morning. We're not ending. I know it sounds like we're ending, but I know we're live at 6:45. We'll do our recap stream that I love calling the Morning Brew. Thumbnails are all set up for that. After that, I've said I'm not going to stream from Universal, but if the gimbal is going with me, if I am bored, can't do rides, of course, at Universal, maybe I'll go live for an hour just walking around for a little bit and chit-chatting with people. Because we are at Universal Studios tomorrow, Islands of Adventure on Saturday, with some friends meeting us. Can't wait for that. And Sunday, Epic Universe. And then all the Disney parks starting Monday. So, want to come along for the ride? Again, I don't do this professionally, and I'm not knocking the man. I'm not Josh Resort TV 1. He is the best in the business when it comes to live streaming. He is a friend, and I'm making sure I put that out there before somebody goes and texts him like they've done before that Carlos was talking crap. Nope, Carlos was not talking crap. Josh knows that. I am a friend of his. Crap, I'm one of his mods. I'm a friend of Josh, and he is the best for live streaming. He is. He just is. But that's not me. So as you can see by this little thing we're doing, we're not pros here. We go with the whatever gets in front of me. If a cat jumped out of this bush right now and attacked my daughter, I might laugh my tail off, fall to the ground, dying laughing instead of helping her. That's what you get with us. We're non-professional here. But we do love what we do. I enjoy this. I really do. I enjoy being me. My wife gets on me a little bit sometimes that I go overboard, and I'm sure she'll give me a little talking when I get back to the room. But this is me. This is what you get. That's why we're not professionals. I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody else just to stream. I mean, shoot, and I brought up Josh. Even Josh has gotten away from that a little bit. You know, he'll come out and tell people who are just acting up in chat, you don't like what you see, go watch something else. Even he's doing it now. So, yeah, there's that. I missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry. You should live stream and talk as well. Live stream that talk as well? What talk? What am I missing? Yes, Angela. What have I missed? Hold on. Michaela, go slow. Angela, I totally believe Carlos when he says he will laugh that hard at her. I will. I'm the one that was laying face... I was laying face up. Where you going? Oh. Well, I'm like, we're in sports now. You can't get... Now we can't get lost. Yeah, I'm the one that almost broke my glasses, broke my hip, face planted, and I can hear Ethan laughing, and this one just screaming, Dad. Well, she didn't scream. She's like, Dad. Okay, Dad could be dead right now. Dad.
I didn't know. I didn't watch.
So yeah, you bet I would. Carlos super what? Carlos super chat. Carlos super chat. Oh Jesus. Why can I not pronounce that? I hate reading. $20 from the is that Ashab? Ashab. I'm sorry. I'm not the I do read well. I'm just not the greatest pronouncer of names on YouTube sometimes. Because I know it's probably supposed to mean something. What would you take that? Ashab? The
You gotta stop walking.
No, we need to be professional. We need to walk and talk.
The Ashab. The Ashab. I don't know.
Ashab. Well, are you trying to swear too? It's the
don't
Ashab.
know.
It's
That's
the
how it's
Ashab.
pronounced.
Either one, I apologize for not pronouncing your name, especially after that
Father.
very, very generous $20 super chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We really do. It's, you know, and I've said this, you know what? And this is technically my first stream. The airport doesn't count. When you guys gift, I've always said it's not for me to take home and go gamble, which we do gamble on stream, folks. We go play bingo back home at the casino. That is another thing we do locally. It's not for that. I've always said anything gifted while we here is spent here. I will take your generosity and turn it into what it was meant for. Well, I guess Wendy wants me to go get double scoop ice cream, and Nicole wants me to get a cherry. But it will be spent here. You know, it's not to take home or whatever. If that makes any sense. You know, again, that's why I say it's not a business. We're not doing this for a business. It's not, you know, for profit. That's not why we're doing it. So it's to be spent. So your generosity and kindness will be spent here. It will. There is a nice painting I want, and I was supposed to go get it today at Disney Springs. Greg McCullough is holding a painting for me. Yes, that painter, the painter. Greg McCullough is holding a painting for me. His pavilion one. You guys, if you know Greg McCullough, he's the one that puts all the hidden Mickeys in his paintings. And he has that pavilion one that's got all the Epcot pavilions in one major art painting that he's done. And he's holding a wrapped canvas for me. So I need to go get it. He's good at answering his texting, his messages. It's very, very cool of the guy. Him and his wife. I forgot his wife's name. We're on the 3rd floor. I guess I'm gonna end the stream right outside my door. I didn't even think of that. We're back at the resort. Michaela came to find Dad. Even though I think she's walking the wrong way now. No, she's on the right side. I love that song. Kids having fun, playing along. Huh? But like I was saying, he's holding that, and all of this will go towards that. And I, you know, appreciate it. I really do. I'm gonna put it towards that. It helps the cause. We like buying art and ornaments and coffee mugs. You're lost, aren't you?
Now I don't know where I'm going.
You dummy.
You're going this way. I'm right. I'm this way.
Yeah, you're that way. There's the, I don't understand. I guess surfing is a sport, but why have a surf section? I know the soccer. There is no soccer at Pop. There's foosball. Why not have a soccer section? No, this is surf. This is a surf section. I have my key.
Oh, I didn't know if you did or not.
Oh, my key, magic band.
Never mind.
Well, Mom just opened it. Put the lock out and I'll come in. All right. Let me just catch up with everybody real quick before we say goodbyes. Good nights. I guess we could have kept going. I forget it now. Could have kept going to movies, huh? Done all three. Absolutely, Rob Law. First thing on the list. What's the first thing on the list? Hold on. What did Rob Law say? First thing on the list. Rob Law. Suzanne, make sure to point that out point what out? What the hell? What did Rob Law say? What? G. Wilson, you're very welcome. See you in the morning. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, anybody want to tune in the morning? Again, we just sit, have a coffee. We'll probably have to do it from the food court. I'll go to the food court, get my coffee. Oh crap, I have a coffee machine in here. Maybe I'll just make one and come sit out here. Because then we got to drive over to Universal. Todd, right? We should have went to movies. The guy that was lost there, I would have really never found my way back. Oh, yeah. That gentleman is my neighbor. Yeah, good night, everyone. Kevin Hoover, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, just making sure I didn't miss, I don't know, anything. A lot of chat. But, no, thanks for joining us. I apologize one last time for not sticking to the thumbnail I had out. I am feeling a little bit better right now, but who's to say I would have been just actually sitting there at Grand Floridian waiting for 8 o'clock to come. But I'm also very happy that I decided to just go live now. Because of the Taylor and the Ryan thing. That just made the week. I mean, if we do something more special this week, I'll be shocked. That was special. That was fun. That meant a lot. I know it meant to them, a bit to myself. That was fun. It's nice to be able to do that. Because again, we're not always here. So it's easy for Jeff, who's live 3 times a week, and Walt a couple of times a week. It's easy for them to put families together. But me, to just happen to be here, and a Rhode Islander all of a sudden to come on stream. I mean, who the hell would have thought that Taylor, a Rhode Islander like us, and we got to do that. So that just made it all worth it. So I'll leave it with that. Besides that, you all go enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving with your family and your friends and your loved ones. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you. No, let's go back, try real quick. Thank you for all those super chats. Very, very generous, very kind. Keep forgetting to thank everybody for those. Thank you for those. Okay, now we can go. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning.